What is up, guys? I have a Cyber Dragon deck profile for you guys today. I took this deck to my locals last Saturday and did fairly well. I didn't win, but I did a lot better than I thought I was going to because, well, I didn't practice with the deck before I went. Probably should have practiced more and I'd been fine. But, well, for what it's worth, I figured I'd show you guys this deck profile. So, kicking it right off, we have three Cyber Dragon Dreys. This card is really important in this deck because any other monster on the field that's named as Cyber Dragon, when this one's summoned, they all become level 5. So then you can go into your Cyber Nova Dragon or your Volcasaurus or whatever rank 5 XYZ you might want to go into. Then we have the 3 Cyber Dragon cores. I didn't realize how important this card is to the deck till my locals, because I didn't read his effect as well as I should have. I didn't realize that once he's in the graveyard, you can banish him to special summon a Cyber Dragon. And you can only use one per turn, but if you ditch him with like Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, or something, and you get him in the graveyard, then you can go for your Cyber Dragon. Then we're playing 2 Cyber Dragon. Zwei, I guess is how you say it. Just kind of for that 1,500 attack points. And if it attacks your opponent, it gains 300 during the damage step. So that's always pretty good. He can get 1,800. Then we're playing the 2 Cyber Larva. This card, actually, a lot better than most people think it is. Because if this card is face up on the field, it's destroyed. You don't take any battle damage for the rest of the turn. And then you get to special summon another one out of your deck to the field. You don't need 3. 3 gets kind of in the way, but 2 is fine. 2 Cyber Valleys. Kind of for that extra draw power or that 1-turn stall. When it's targeted by an attack, you can banish this card, draw a card, and end the battle phase. So that 1-turn stall, that 1 extra draw card, real nice card to have. Then that 1 Cyber Eltan in, because you're playing a lot of light machine monsters. So if you get him late game, your opponent really can't do much to stop that kind of thing. And I am playing 3 Trap Stun, but we'll get to that later. So if you get him with all your other light machines banished, your opponent's pretty much screwed. 2 Light Hex Sealed Fusions to go for your Cyber Twin or your Cyber End without having to use Polymerization. That card's actually a lot more useful than I thought it was going to be. And then we're playing the 1 Cyber Phoenix, 1 Cyber Dinosaur. This card comes in handy with, like, when your opponent XYZs, you can drop this card. So sometimes that'll stop your opponent in their tracks if they XYZ for, like, I don't know, like a Dweller or a Leviathan or something, and you drop this, and then you got the 2,500 attack points on board. Sometimes it'll keep you from losing the game that turn. 1 Shining Angel. You can search out your Cyber Larvas. You can search out your Cyber Valleys. And you can search out, where is it? Your Cyber Dragon core to go for some of those plays. And then your 1 Armored Cybern. That is the monster portion of the deck. For the spells, we have the 1 Super Poly, kind of self-explanatory. 1 Power Bond, 1 Limiter Removal. With the limiter removal, actually, some people, I think it's hilarious if you draw into it and your opponent's not expecting it and they attack over, let's say you have like your Cyber Twin or your Cyber End on board, and for however your opponent does it, they manage to be able to attack over it, and you have that set limiter removal, kind of fucks your opponent up big time. Yeah, you're going to lose your Cyber Twin or your Cyber End or whatever machine monsters on the field at the end of the turn. But, you know, sometimes that one card will win you the game for that one attack. One Cyber Repair Plant. I was thinking about playing two, but I figure one's good enough. I don't really need two. One Dark Hole and two MSTs. That is the spell portion of the deck. For traps, we are playing triple trap stun. Because when you go for those big attacks, you do not want your opponent activating Solemn Warning. You don't want them activating Bottomless. You know, you don't want to mirror forcing your attack. When you want to go for game, you want to go for game. That's it. We're also playing the one Fiendish Chain, one Warning, 2D Prison, and two Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts. With Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, you can ditch your Cyber Dragon core to the grave when it says discard one card. So then you can always use your Cyber Dragon core's effect afterwards. So I think that's really cool. And two Cyber Networks. I was playing 3 at first in this build, but 3 gets really cloggy. Two's perfect. And that's it for the main deck. It's 40 card main deck. And then for the extra deck, we have 3 Cyber Twin Dragons. I'm waiting for the one Cyber End to come in the mail. It just hasn't come yet, so I figured for now I'll do the profile with 3 Cyber Twins. I personally like Cyber Twin better than Cyber End anyway, because it can attack twice in the same battle phase, which comes in handy a lot. But that Cyber End does have that piercing damage, so I'm getting the one to put in here. Then we're playing 3 Cyber Dragon Novas. This card is really good. Pretty much the main Cyber Dragon XYZ that they go into. And then we're playing 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Cowboy, 1 Maestroke, 1 Black Ship, 1 Girgan X, 1 Photon Popple Operative, and that's the level 4, the rank 4s. I'm sorry, level 4s. Where am I getting level 4 from? 1 Zen Mains, 1 Fortune Tune, and 1 Giga Brilliant. So that takes care of the Cyber Dragon deck. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. If there's anything you guys would change, or maybe something you think I should tack into the deck that would make it a little better, or maybe something I should play in the extra deck. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video.